Microphone, check. SD card, check. Alright guys, look, mess, lots of stuff. But before we go any further, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on your notifications, and don't forget to leave any comments in the comment section below. So, right, where are we up to? As you can see, I have two dashboards here. That's the one off the bike. That's the new one, which I'm going to be using shortly. This is the light plugs, which are going to replace the damaged ones on this harness. So what I've done is, so that's one light, that's the damaged one, so that's the really damaged one. So what I've done is I've found where the earth wire connects, which is one there, and daftly enough there's another one there, and then this blue one, this blue wire here, which runs into the plug, so into the lights, so there you go, lights, is joined just there, so I shall disconnect it there, and this wire, which also runs into them, is plugged into this plug here, which I shall remove. So as you can see, I'll grab this one, there you go, look, what I've done is I've pulled the actual plug, the connector out, which I will show you. But before we go any further, before we do anything else, I have to replace this. This is the ignition switch. Now, if you look at my video about my stator and rectifier, you'll know that when I did the test, there was an issue with the actual ignition switch. So there was a problem with the ignition switch. So I need to change the ignition switch. But I also need to change the plug, because this is the wrong plug. Now, this ignition switch I got from eBay. It was 27 quid. It's a complete lock set, so it's like 27 quid. So you get the petrol cap, you get the other bit there. The only difference is, again, these are again specific for the model. So 98 to 2000, or should I say 99, 88, 89, they don't come with the transponder key. 2000 onwards, 2000 to 2001, if I remember rightly, come with the transponder key. Now, the ignition is the same, it doesn't matter. So what I did was, I went and bought some ignition transponder keys that was cut specifically for me, and Timpson's. Now, the beautiful thing is that it also programmed the transponder code onto this. That's on my key currently as we speak at the moment. So it just means it's going to be easier for me to fit this to the bike, because I shouldn't need to reprogram the ECU. So this should work. But before I go about anything else, I need to get this in, I need to plug it all up, and I need to test it to make sure that is the case. The next step in this lovely little saga is to go and get the old one off the bike. So come and join me outside, where I will take the old one off the bike. It'd be a bit wet, as you can see. Right. What can I see? Okay. There's a cat in the window. Look. As you can see, I've got all of it stripped off, dashboards off and everything, so it's out of my way already. And I've actually loosened this, and I've disconnected the plugs already. So as you can see, that's the plug, and that's the plug to the transponder. So this is the transponder, ignition's underneath. That is the plug to the actual ignition. Now, if this will come off, which you will do, here's an amazing tip for you if you have to ever do one of these. If you have to remove your ignition barrel, and that is, this fits on in reverse. There we go. So now I've got a lovely little area to work from. Now, these are the bolts here that we have to take out, but usually on most vehicles they usually have a special tamper-proof bolt which breaks off. So Honda, in their infinite wisdom, have decided to put these Allen key bolts into here. Now, I do have a feeling I think I've got to change them, because the heads, I've had to use a hammer to knock that in to be able to undo it. But because I flipped this over, it gives me a nice little working area to work from, to take this off. So there we go, that's one out. And the heads inside are not particularly great. So hopefully I can use the same process on this side to take it off. I mean, chewed up a little bit. Yes, there we go. So I am going to replace these bolts with some different ones. And what I'm going to do is actually add some thread locker to it. So there you go. One ignition off. So it's as simple as that. Okay, so now this ignition is off. My next step obviously is to change this plug somehow without causing too much damage, which I will show you next. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on your notifications, and don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. And I will catch you next time with even more dirty hands.